Hey ladies.
We're gonna make arroz con gandules today, and these are all the ingredients that I used. Can you see?
Yeah.
This is the salchichon sin pimientas. I wanted to see if it had an English name, but it doesn't. It just says something sausage. Hold on, let me take the farmer sausage. So that's what you get for putting the the sausage in it. If not, you could use ham. All you gotta do is ask jamón para arroz, or ham for the rice. I use about this much. There's the plastic, and ladies, there is another
layer.
Another layer you do have to peel off because you do not want to eat that. You won't want to eat that. And I cut it in fours.
Wow. Hold the plate up.
This way?
This way.
Okay. And watch your fingers. So I cut it that way.
It's tough meat.
Yeah. And you can't eat this plain with crackers, cheese, and guava paste. If you want a snack, so you don't always have to put it in rice, but that's what we do.
I eat plain.
And we also make sopa salchichon with this too. I'll do that one day.
It's just soup.
Yeah, soup with just this meat, potatoes. Okay, we're getting off course. So the rice that I use is the Riceland. Woo, can you see that?
Yeah.
The Riceland extra long.
Extra long.
We use vegetable oil. Of course, sazon.
To get the flavor, the color.
Sofrito. A can of gandules, pigeon peas. Black pepper. Cumin. Oregano leaves. I forgot one thing, the bay leaves. Cilantro. A pinch of salt. Adobo. Paprika.
And
Onion powder. And of course garlic powder. Let me get the bay leaves. I use bay leaves. And I put 2 chicken cubes. Alright ladies, I'm going to turn on the stove. I'm going to put it on an 8. Whatever the highest is. Alright. We're going to put a little bit of oil. Just about a teaspoon. Put the meat in. Let that fry. We get 1 heaping spoon. Maybe a little more. I'm going to add a little bit of cumin. Remember, I don't measure. I just eyeball it. I've just been doing rice for so long, I don't really measure. And you don't have to use all of this. You could use adobo, salt, pepper, and garlic seasoning, and you'll be okay.
But she likes to go over the top with everything.
Then you get your bay leaves. I put in 2. My adobo. Let me move this spoon. The adobo, I go around twice, maybe 3. Oregano, just about, I would say, a teaspoon.
Same thing with the cilantro?
Cilantro, about a teaspoon. And keep going because you don't want it to burn any one spot. Do the garlic.
Just a little.
Oh, there's about 2 squeezes. Paprika, a little bit for the color. And it has a little smoky flavor. Onion powder, about 1.5 squeezes, so that's about a tablespoon. And the salt, no lie, about a half a teaspoon. Oops, sorry. Can you see it? Oh, yeah. Let me put it in my hand. Nini said you couldn't see it, so it's about half a teaspoon. You put it in there. That's all.
1 package.
1 package for now. If it looks too light, then I'll put another one. And you don't even have to use chicken broth. This too. And this is how I do it. I'll just pour the whole can in there. And
put all the mess in it.
then you put the mess in there to clean up. Okay. As you can see, it doesn't look too dark or too red. So I'll put in another sazon. Here's another one. Give me. Time you can taste it.
Taste it.
That's how my mother used to do it, but I don't taste it. I just smell it. And it is good. It's salty.
And that means it's good.
This is 4 cups of water. And I will need about, I want to say another cup. That's 5 cups of water. Now the rice, I think you have to read the instructions, but what I do with the rice, I pour it in the middle and wait till it builds up, and until you see a little pile coming up to the top, then I stop and I mix it around. But otherwise, it should be, let me read the label. Cup of rice for 2 cups of water. So that will be 2.5 cups of rice. That's what I have to use for 4 or 5 cups of water. I'm backwards. So we're gonna let this come to a boil. Remember, my stove goes from a 0 to an 8. So I'm at an 8 right now. And as you can see, it's boiling already. A little bit.
Not really.
Not really. I got little bubbles, girl. A lot of people do put tomato sauce or tomato paste in here if you want. I can't use tomato paste because I have acid reflux. So this is how I do it. I've been doing it, but yeah. So it's coming to a boil. So I'm going to add my rice the way I do it. So you could add 2.5 cups.
But she's not about the measuring.
Yeah, I'm not about to measure. Can you see this in the camera? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, this is how I pour.
Just a little.
You see how it's coming up? I give it a little bit more, and then I stop. Then I mix it. Ooh.
And you cannot see the rice.
You can't see the rice. At this point, I take my adobo and I just Sprinkle a little bit on top. And then I'll do the garlic powder right when it's about to soak it up, all the juice. Soak it up all the juice.
Soak it up all the juice, yeah.
Yeah, that's when you turn. Don't use my turn.
Go.
Alright ladies, this is what we're looking for. You can see some of the rice. Unfortunately, my stove, it goes back that way. So there's more liquid over here. Ooh. So that's what you're looking for. You're going to see the rice kind of looking almost done. It has a little, like a white line in the middle. And what I do is I keep stirring it. But try to put it into the middle, even though it's going to still separate. Now I lower the flames as low as they can go, about 8-3. It's still going to simmer. I put foil on mine just because I don't want the steam to evaporate. And then we put the top on. You're going to leave it alone for another about 15 minutes. You're going to stir it once. And we'll be back at that time. We're going to stir in 15 minutes. Alright? Bye. Okay, we're back. It's about 15 minutes later. I'm going to take this off. Don't burn yourself.
She just did.
Yeah. And you let this drip back in.
Water.
No water.
No water.
And you start
mix
the whole thing all the way around.
And make sure you do not eat the bottom.
Good bone. You said the bone? Don't eat the leaves. The leaves are not edible.
I said the bottom.
Oh, the bottom. The bottom, you can eat the bottom. It's called pegado.
So?
Okay. Then you could eat it now, but whatever was on the top goes to the bottom. Whatchamacallit, gets steamed up again. And in about 5 more minutes, you're done. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. Cover this back up. Okay. Alright, it's about 7 minutes later. Turn it off. Make sure you remember to turn off the stove.
Yeah.
Let the water drip back down. Turn it again. This is the last time you're going to turn it.
It smells so good.
I'm mean.
And that's it.
Got the leaf in there. Sorry. And you played it.
And that's your, where's it at? There?
Down.
Down?
Right there.
Arroz con gandules with salchichas. With salchichas. You're going to burn yourself, girl. Bye, ladies.
Bye.